guys, I have a battle for you here using a new team that I haven't used before, so hopefully you enjoy it. It's mainly OU guys, but that's just what I did, and I'm fighting a full OU Sandstorm team, as you could have seen from team preview. Anyway, we both lead off with Metagross. I'm presuming he is also a Stealth Rocker, so I'm just going to go for my Stealth Rock. Unfortunately, that's not the case. He goes for the trick, gives me the Iron Ball, in fact. So now I have really limited speed. I don't actually carry the Earthquake. The set is Meteor Mash, Bullet Punch, Hammer Arm, and Stealth Rock. So double stab isn't the best thing possible, but it's okay. I just hit it with a Meteor Mash, predicting a switch, in fact. Because most Metagrosses don't carry Earthquake anymore if they carry Trick Iron Ball. They'll carry maybe Bullet Punch, Meteor Mash, and Hammer Arm as I'm carrying. But it's irrelevant. I'm just going to go for the Close Combat. This is in fact a physical Virizion. If it was special, maybe I could have gone for the Hidden Power Fire. Unfortunately, that's not the case. He goes for the Ice Punch as well. These are really unique moves I'm seeing from this Metagross, but it works for him and takes me out. And I've lost 1.5 guys and only set up Stealth Rock and taken about half of his health off. Gonna go into my Raikou here. Just gonna go for the straight Thunderbolt. I am in fact Specs Raikou, which is, well, good I guess. It takes the Metagross nice and cleanly. He probably knows I'm Scarfed. I'm gonna switch out and go to my Lotic here. My Lotic is actually Scarfed, so I think he's not going to predict that. He's probably going to switch out since my Lotic can definitely take a hit. I'm just going to go for the safe Surf to make sure he doesn't know that I'm Scarfed yet. So I can come in back on that Gliscor and just hit it with an Ice Beam, Surf, or in fact a Hydro Pump. I do carry a double stab it again. Not the best type coverage, but if I want the extra power, I go for the Hydro Pump. If I want consistency, I go for the Surf. Or if I want to show them I'm not actually offensive, I'm going to go for the Surf. It's the same as the Life Orb set, but it has a Choice Scarf on it, which makes it a lot faster and people don't predict it. This Renucleus is completely defensive. Max defense, max HP, bold nature I think, or careful. Raises defense and lowers attack nature. Take those power hits like anything. Its miss didn't really matter. It's a Calm Minding set with Psychic, Focus Blast, Calm Mind and Recover. It's really bulky. It could take quite a few hits and then dish out a decent amount too. I'm just alternating between Psychic and Focus Blast here, so he doesn't quite know which one I'm predicting. Fortunately for him, he does get the right prediction. I could have gone for the Psychic here as I did on Ferrothorn, but he plays it well. Goes for the Protect, not sure quite why. I really can't hit him with much, and he's just going to get a bit of Toxic Recovery or Leftovers, double Leftovers. But I'm obviously going to go to my Lotic. I may as well rinse and repeat because his Gliscor really can't do much to him, and he doesn't even know I'm Scarfed yet. So I'm just going to go for 2 Surfs, take him out, clean hits. Ferrothorn actually did nothing. He could probably done a bit more with it against my Renucleus. He could have gone for Stealth Rock or something, but all he went for was Leech Seed, and since I have Magic Card, it's irrelevant. My Renucleus can wall Machamp for days. It's slower, it's got Psychic Stab, it's Resist, it's Dynamic Punch. It can't go for a Toxic or anything since I've got Magic Cards, so it's pretty much good game for Machamp right there. Gonna go for the Psychic just because I can. He's gonna hit me with a really weak payback. It might be super effective, but I'm max defense. I can just recover anything off. Even if he goes for Dynamic Punch, Confusion, a couple hits, I can even recover that off. So it's a pretty easy thing for me here. I predict to switch to Tyranitar perfectly here. Go for the Focus Blast. It's, well, just a good prediction. I'm alternating between Psychic and Focus Blast anyway, so he just had to predict a turn while I wasn't just switching between them. Sometimes I was going for 2 Psychic, sometimes I do 2 Focus Blasts in a row. But I needed to keep my Focus Blast because it only has 8 PP after all. Just gonna keep on going for the Psychic if I can. Hit this Machamp. Unfortunately, he goes for the Dynamic Punch, gets to Confusion, and I hit myself in Confusion. As I said before, it's not really that big of a deal. I'm pretty sure I've got this match in the bag. All he has is Gliscor, my Milotic can take. Renucleus can take out the Machamp very easily, and Tyranitar's gone, Metagross is gone. I'm not quite sure what his other guys were, but I'm pretty sure that my Raikou in junction with Renucleus and Milotic can take them out. And just in case that isn't the case, I still have Ambipom, which is in fact a lead Ambipom, but I will not try to use it in the lead spot because Life Orb, Technician, Fake Out is really quite powerful, and that priority is really useful as well, especially with Ambipom's high base speed with U-turn and return. It can do a decent amount of damage even when not in the lead, so I don't know why people don't use it more often. It's not that powerful, but it can definitely catch people by surprise, just because you don't really expect it to not be a lead Ambipom. Anyway, Terrakion comes in. I'm not sure why. He is fighting Rock type and weak to Psychic, so maybe not the best situation, but to be fair, he didn't have anything that could take on this Ryu Nicholas. It's definitely the thing that won the game for me today. Maybe my other guys would have handled it, but he can handle all his guys being, well, they were all physical, weren't they? Ferrothorn was physical, Terrakion is physical, Gliscor is physical, Metagross is physical, Machamp is physical, Tyranitar was physical, so all his guys were physical and blocked by one physical wall. So maybe he should have had a Latios or something in his team, because he was just walled by any physical wall, which isn't the best thing when making a team. Just realised that now, didn't realise it during the battle, but yeah, that's probably why my Ryu Nicholas was so powerful. He doesn't know I am Scarfed here. I'm just going to go for the Surf. There's no point risking the miss and Ice Beam. He could still switch out and go into his Machamp, probably take it, and then go for a Dynamic Punch or something, even though I can still survive on my low-tick death. He goes into his Machamp, in fact, since it is his last guy, I believe. Just go for the Surf. Takes it out cleanly with a critical hit. Doesn't really matter, as I said, I have plenty of guys remaining. But hope you enjoyed the battle. Pretty quick one, and yeah, hope to see you in the